everyone, and welcome back to another art video. It's been a little while since I posted something new. I've had some personal things happening in my life the past months, which left me with limited time for art and YouTube. Thankfully, I got more time now, so I figured, why not create some new work? I miss doing art, so I'm using this YouTube video as motivation to create 3 new art pieces in a short amount of time. Today, I'll be using Micron pens, an eraser, a pencil, Copic markers, and paint markers. It's going to be a fun drawing/coloring session today. Whenever I start creating, I make sure my environment is cozy and comfortable. This helps me relax and focus more on the work in front of me. I start looking for an art reference on my phone and start sketching an idea directly onto the paper. I'm not putting much pressure on myself for this project. It's more of a fun, relaxing, creative exercise to get back in the habit. When is the last time you did art, and what are you planning on creating next? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Before beginning this Copic art project, I've been painting and working on a special project that I'll be sharing with you all soon. I always notice that when I switch from painting to marker art that I need to get used to the feeling of using markers again. It's like my specific drawing muscles need to wake up, so to speak. I want to give you guys a quick shout out and a thank you for all your support in the past months. I've noticed an uptick in engagement from you guys, and it makes me really happy and extra motivated to share my work with you all. Thank you as well for sharing your creativity with me and also being vulnerable with me in the comment section. I truly appreciate it, and I cannot wait to share more with you guys. The line art for now. I'm not adding all the details yet because I want to color everything in with markers first and then add the fine details at the end. This way the colors stay vibrant and there's also less potential for ink smudging. Instead of sketching and drawing 2 other art pieces, I decided to grab 2 pieces that I had laying around. These were 2 pieces that I haven't finished before and just honestly kind of forgot about, and figured this would be a good excuse to finally complete them and add them to my portfolio. I'll start by coloring the first one that I worked on, making sure to erase any pencil marks with my eraser before using my markers. I'll be coloring all 3 pieces for this video. I grab a bunch of markers and keep them within reach for easy access. I use Copic markers for my drawings because they are very vibrant, easy to use, and don't smudge fine liners as much. Copic markers allow you to blend colors seamlessly, which makes the artworks look as if they're printed. I've been using Copic markers for more than 10 years and honestly don't really have any complaints, though I definitely like to try a different marker brand. I think my only complaint about Copic markers is that they're just so expensive. So I definitely would like to try something new. I noticed my paper was moving around a lot while coloring, so I grabbed small pieces of kneadable eraser and put them on the back of my work to stick it to the table. The nice thing about kneadable erasers is that they don't leave marks or rip the paper and keep everything clean, and it's easy to remove afterwards. time to add the finishing touches to this drawing with the fine liner and some paint markers. I often make line art mistakes with fine liners, but instead of focusing on those mistakes, I keep going and try to perfect my stroke each time. If you're not happy with your line work, keep practicing without being too hard on yourself. I promise you that you will improve the more you keep trying it and training your hand. Just remember, it's a muscle that you have to exercise as well. By not adding all the line art in the beginning, the final line work will look much cleaner and neater. I always recommend adding the least amount of line art before coloring to make the end results look much better and also more professional. As a final step, it's important to sign your artwork with your name and the date that it was created. You can do this anywhere on the paper, but I like putting it at the bottom. This habit will be beneficial in the long run for tracking your work history and proof of creation. It's always just fun to look back at your work and see what you're improving on as well. We're now done with the first piece of this 3-piece project, and now it's time to move on to the next piece. Instead of coloring each artwork separately, I'm going to color the last 2 pieces together. So for instance, if I use a color in one piece, I'll try to look for areas in the other piece that might need the same color. This method speeds up the creation process and saves a bit of prep time. I set up the paper again to ensure it doesn't move around, just like with the first artwork. And now it's time for a relaxing coloring time lapse. Trying this new way of coloring definitely speeds up the whole process. From now on, I might continue using this method as it also forces me to finish pieces faster. I recommend trying this method and seeing if it makes a difference for you as well. Now it's time to add more line art and paint markers. For the last step, I wanted to add some gold leaf, but I've made a few mistakes. I used quicky glue to add the gold leaf to the paper, which leaves a milky blue substance that needs to dry before applying the gold leaf. I didn't wait long enough, causing the glue to seep out in some areas. I also removed the gold leaf too quickly. It's best to wait at least 20 to 30 minutes for it to fully dry. Honestly, the longer you wait, the better. After it's dry, use a brush to remove the excess gold leaf for a clean finish. Please learn from my mistakes. Be patient with yourself and your work and your materials. I finally finished all 3 artworks and need to sign them with my name and other information on the back. Let me know which piece is your favorite in the comments below. I had a lot of fun getting back into the creative groove and working on these 3 pieces. This was meant to be a fun and relaxing video, and I hope it inspired you to create as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more art content. I have some exciting new art videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. There should be a vlog coming up and a new art project. And as always, thank you so much for watching and stay creative.